The US didn't get China wrong, the US got America wrong. And this isn't about politics, it's about culture. And you can go deeper at culturalperspective.com. For decades, US leaders believed that if the West traded with China, open markets, shared technology, and welcomed them into the global system, China would gradually become a democratic nation. The US thought capitalism would bring democracy. The US thought capitalism required democracy. It does not, because there are other forms of government that work just as well with capitalism. And it should not be a surprise that China never wanted to become like the US any more than the United States wants to become like China. China wants to be Chinese. America wants to be American. This is a shock to Americans because they genuinely believe everyone wants to be just like them. They believe that freedom is the ultimate goal, but freedom is not a universal focus. Culture matters. Chinese culture doesn't worship freedom. It values harmony, balance, stability, continuity. So while the US exported open markets, free speech, China filtered ideas, maintained control, and planned for the long term. The US thought individual values would override collective values, but China's system thrives on collective duty and a national purpose, not self focused and often selfish individualism. So it's not surprising that capitalism didn't change China, but China changed capitalism. Because despite the fact of what America thought, this was never about democracy versus meritocracy. It's about freedom versus harmony. And seeing what's happening in the US and what is happening in China, I think harmony is the better course. What are your thoughts?